To build a high probability trade, we always start with the macro context. Here I'm looking at the Nasdaq on a 1-week time frame. I use the weekly chart because our commitment of traders data is released weekly, providing the most accurate look at big money positioning. On the top chart, you can see my institutional algo, a core part of the futures edge, which identifies major trend shifts. But the real engine here is the macro compass indicator at the bottom. Notice how smart money remains neutral, even as retail investors are exiting the market. This divergence reveals a clear hidden accumulation phase. Next, I move to my formation scanner. I'm scanning on a daily time frame to find names that are primed for a move. In this pre-market session, Adobe stands out as a top pick. Price has been consolidating within a megaphone pattern and is currently testing the upper edge. Given the stable macro conditions, I'm leaning toward a long bias for this setup. Now, let's look at the Adobe chart to plan the trade. I use 4 primary indicators to refine the entry: the execution suite, multi-timeframe reaction zones to find historical reversal points, and liquidity probability zones. On the daily chart, the pattern is visually striking. I've set the indicator to live mode pre-market, which gives me precise levels: a long trigger at 276.95 and a short trigger at 270.06. If we see a decisive break above that 276.95 level, I'm aggressive on the long side. For the actual entry, I switch to the 5-minute chart for surgical execution. My primary upside target is 282.86. As the market opens, Adobe breaks right through our long entry trigger. We have full time frame continuity, the strongest momentum breakout signal my system generates. Price moves exactly as anticipated, driving straight through the zone and hitting our target for a clean, professional trade.